Golf is my favorite sport because I play it. Basketball, I participate, but I'm more of a fan from the outside.
And I respect you not capping on your basketball skill right now.
Nah. I definitely am almost tall for no reason. There might be a human lives matter movement.
All these people against DEI are going to love DEI when AI takes your job.
On paper, you know you're supposed to handle it. And by paper, I mean the Bible.
100%.
Like,
very thin paper.
On very thin paper, you know that you should be able to handle it.
What's up, world? This is the Mostly Kidding Podcast. I'm Chinedu Unaka.
I'm James Davis.
That's right, man. We back, man.
We back, man.
You're
Mostly
looking good,
kidding,
man.
Thank you, man.
That's a good color on you.
The green?
Money green.
Hey, man. Well, listen, I'm trying to manifest the money by wearing the green.
Always, man.
Instead of just smoking it. Did I say that? I mean, it just rolled off the tongue. I'm
legal.
a writer.
We in California.
That's what it is. I was just yes-anding myself.
That's all it is, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? Before we started, we were talking about improv. And I just want to give a shout out to improv.
Shout out to improv, man, because theirs is a misconception that stand-ups don't fuck with improv. Yeah. And that's not all the way true.
It's also not all the way a misconception.
That's just what I'm saying, all the way. Yeah. There's a lot of stand-ups who do shit on improv. But I think great improv is great comedy.
I mean, improv is just using the whole muscle.
It's using the whole muscle, man.
Because like as a stand-up, it's dope. You come up with something, you go on stage. To me, it's like golf.
Yeah.
It's a solo journey. Now you can work with people, you can practice with people, but when you're on the course, it's you and that 18 holes and your score. Stand-up is like, you can be cool with a bunch of comedians, but once your set starts, it's you and the crowd.
Yeah, you versus the elements.
Now, I love hoop. I would say that's my favorite sport, but golf is my favorite sport because I play it.
Yeah.
Basketball, I participate, but I'm more of a fan from the outside.
And I respect you not capping on your basketball skill right now.
Nah. I definitely am almost tall for no reason. There was a point where I was like, God, don't make me too much taller because I don't want the expectations.
Because it gets weird.
Yeah.
You 6'2", 6'1"?
Yeah, 6'2".
6'2"?
My dad's 6'3", uncle's 6'4", so I was like,
yeah. And
they could. Now, my dad was kind of similar.
Yeah.
Football team in high school, but like no accolades.
That's real. You know what's interesting about height real quick? When a woman says she wants a tall man, there's a limit to how tall she means. You know what I mean? I think she means like 6'6" and below. After 6'7" and higher, and you're not like a professional athlete, gets weird.
No. Okay.
You know what I mean?
If you're above 6'6", yeah, she don't want you if you don't have no league resume.
Or even college ball's fine.
Yeah.
Because she needs to explain it to her friends.
Yeah.
Like, because she's going to be tired of the questions too.
Yeah, she has to explain it with something like to be proud of.
Yeah, he used to play in college.
Right.
She can't be like, oh, he never played. He's
great at chess.
he's
just great at grabbing things from me.
He's very uncoordinated, actually.
Yeah, can't. Yeah. He's a bowler.
Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a limit to how tall I think a woman means. Unless she's like 6'1", then that's different.
Boom. We're gonna do better this episode. That was a tangent on being tall for no reason.
We're getting it right back.
We're gonna go back to giving a shout out to improv, because at the end of the day, what I was trying to say is it's a team sport, but also if you're a real comedian, like a professional person at making people laugh, I think you want to be great at everything. 100%. Improv, storytelling, writing. Because that's how I look at like when Kobe was working with Hakeem.
Yeah. It's like he's a guard, but every now and then he will find himself in the post.
Because the goal is to score.
Yes. And his skills and his ability to like score and still be dominant, he aged gracefully in the game. Right? Yeah. He wasn't like, oh, I'm super athletic and I could do 3-pointers. I'm going to just master this. He was like, no, I need to mature. I need to get better at different parts of the game, because as my body declines, I wanted to be able to pivot. Yeah. No pun intended. When as needed, you know what I mean, to still remain dominant, right? So as a comic, as whatever you do,
remain dominant. That's the point. And that's why I feel like if you're really about being like an elite improv comedian, stand-up comedian, internet comedian, you got to be doing it all. Like we were just talking about the fact that we do improv, it elevated our stand-up game. Yeah. Like when I walk on the stage now, I'm not really worried about my material. I'm worried about being present in the room and using anything in that room to make funny. Yeah, 100%. I have jokes, but it's like if I see something, I'm ready. Yeah. Because I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to improv off anything that happens in the 12 to 15 to 10 minutes I'm on stage. I'm not rattled if you take me off my joke or whatever. I'm just like, whatever happens is a gift. That's what it is. Whatever happens is a gift. So you look at heckling differently.
Yeah.
You're giving me something.
A glass drops.
Boom.
Someone sneezes weird. A weird laugh. You low key want that because now you get to show the crowd I'm naturally funny.
Exactly.
And you get to show how quick you are.
So shout out to improv. If you're not doing improv, go watch some improv. Shout out to Carl Tart.
Carl Tart, man, that's our guy from LA.
He's the man. Phil Augustus,
great improver as well.
Elite.
Adrian is in that crew. Lamar Woods, that whole ish. I love that whole crew.
Jerron Milligan, shout out to him.
Shout out to Ego, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Since we here.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And so I'm blanking on her name. She's from LA as well, and she writes on the BET Awards.
Rashida.
No, her
too.
She does improv.
I think she in Chicago.
I would not be surprised. She's that talented.
She's so fun.
But there's another person. I mean, there's just a bunch of people who are elite. So go to improv shows.
Check them out, man. So now, but bad improv, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
But that's another story. We ain't got to go there.
Yeah, we'll have a whole. We'll do a whole improv segment later on. But tell me about what you saw on the internet.
Yeah. All right. So there's some things on social media. I think we should because we all living on it, right? So random things make me laugh on there. So I've been starting to jot them down so we can talk about them. This one young lady, she said, what's a common wise saying that is actually total BS? Sorry. So common wise saying that's actually total BS. And there are some great ones. Some of the ones I jotted down was everything happens for a reason. Here, I'll say a few that you pick one you want to go a deeper dive.
Okay, right? Can I just say one that came to my head real quick?
Okay, go ahead.
Date them all, sis.
Date them all, sis? I never heard anybody say that.
That's like a.
It's supposed to be a common old saying.
Oh, it's a common old saying.
Yeah, sis is not common.
This is a new wise saying.
This is a new one. Yeah,
this is it's on the internet. It's for all the women, I guess, who are like stop like investing in these like ain't shit dudes. Like instead, like just date them all, sis. Yeah. Until the right one steps up. And I feel like that's aggressive. Date them all?
It depends on your lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to date them all, that's fine. Up until a certain age, you might want to change strategy if it hasn't worked. Yeah. Also, that's a way to live for the rest. That's fine too, but like you got to almost like
that's a season.
That's a season, I think. Yeah. Or you could just live your life that way. There's nothing wrong with that either.
I think my problem with the phrase is and clearly it's not for me.
For sure.
But I think it should be called first date them all, sis.
See what you like, sis.
Like give them all a first date, but don't be like date them all, sis means like start dating them all. And I feel like that sets you up to waste your time. Like I think after a first date, you can end it. You don't have to see it all. Yeah. You don't have to start believing in it more if you already know.
Yeah, depending on what your goal is. Like if you're looking for something like true and want to be in a committed relationship, then that might be the best advice. You want to date them all to see what you exactly like, maybe. Especially if you're like a beautiful woman, because all is a lot, because you will constantly be approached.
Make sure your all is spread out.
Exact, that part.
All, but in different circles.
In different circles.
Don't go crazy in one little neighborhood.
Yeah. Because you gonna ruin your resources quickly. Yeah. You live in Idaho, you can't date them all.
That's gonna stain your character.
Yeah, you
want one little season.
The community talks.
Exactly. Exactly.
LA getting smaller and smaller. You know what I mean?
All right, that wasn't wise. That was just on my mind.
That was just something recent. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's our podcast.
There's no rules. Now, the other ones were, so I'm gonna name a few. Then you stop me when you feel like, all right, let's talk about this one.
All right, bet.
Everything happens for a reason. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. That was hilarious. Respect your elders. God doesn't give us more than we can handle. I think that one made me laugh the hardest.
That we might have to you can say a couple more, but that is pinned. That is for sure pinned.
If you love your work, you won't work a day in your life. I think that was hilarious. And then happy wife, happy life. Be the bigger person. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Money can't buy you happiness.
You know, I feel like we should come back to some of these.
Yeah.
You know, maybe make this a recurring
Okay.
segment. You know,
I like that.
Wise sayings we should retire.
All right, for sure.
But for today, let's definitely go to God doesn't give us more than we can handle. I mean,
okay, let's pin that one. Let's pin that one.
I don't want to do that one because it's true. It's just it's not fun.
It's not fun.
But that's actually a wise saying.
Yeah,
man.
But sometimes cats be folded. I feel like you could handle it, but you may not have been. It was a bad matchup.
Here's the thing: you have to be in a good enough place in life to have the vision.
Yes,
that you can handle it.
That part,
because I can like on paper, you're supposed to handle it. Yes. And by paper, I mean the Bible.
100%. Like, very thin paper.
On very thin paper, you know that you should be able to handle it. But in the moment, it's
it's a lot. It can't.
You know what it is? It's like you can handle it, but you're looking for the tools and resources to allow you to handle it.
Yeah,
you're like, all right, look, God says I can get through this. I'm just looking for the help.
Yeah.
The help isn't showing up
right away, and sometimes you have to go seek that help. Right. And sometimes the help is just mental. You got to keep your mental strong. Sometimes you got to be humble enough to ask for the help. And then you got to be, willing to receive the help, right? Be open to taking advice, not only trusting on what you know, realizing
it's a thin line between looking for the help and desperation.
Sure. 100%. Now, the one I wanted to, that I think was hilarious. If you love your work, you won't work a day in your life. Now, I think that's cap.
Now that might be the one we just have to say cap.
I think if you love your work, you might work the most you ever worked ever, because oftentimes that work is not a salary thing, right? And so now you're your own boss, and there's tons of work that comes with that. Now, mind you, there are days, I think most of the time, especially if you had a day job, I think having a day job is a blessing, at least having like a season with a day job, because you know what that life is. And sometimes that could be great motivation to make sure you're handling your business so you don't have to return to that life as long as you can, right? But I think if you love your work, that doesn't mean it's not going to feel like work, because I don't care how fun Disneyland is. After a while, you want to go home. You know what I mean?
To me, the definition of work, and that's why this phrase doesn't work for me, is, especially coming from that 9-to-5 lifestyle. Yeah. Work is getting up and going somewhere where if you didn't have to survive and support yourself financially,
you wouldn't be there.
That's
real.
And I love telling jokes. I love acting, but there's many times when I'm in the middle of living my dream, where that call time comes up, and if it wasn't for the work of what I'm required to do, I don't want to be there at 6 a.m.
Yeah, and I think that's just a human experience, because there are some days, and I'm sure you could attest to this, where you would gladly do it for free.
Oh,
100%.
But not every day. I don't think there's any job where every day you're just like, yes.
Yeah.
Because there's other things in your life. I think the rest of your life has to be literally so in sync and in a positive place for that quote to feel true. Because I mean, even if you have kids, you just have a newborn, and you're wrapped up in that, and Chinedu, I need you to leave your family and do 45 minutes in New York at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
But the timing of that, you just had a kid.
Yeah.
You'd rather be with your wife and your family. Even that incredible moment, like, would feel like at some point in that experience, work.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It does not. It just come with sacrifices.
There's times when I'd rather be doing that, telling those jokes, writing those jokes, doing this podcast, than, I'm getting the same amount of enjoyment as I would get the other things that I do when I'm not working.
Right. 100%. And I think too, like taking it back to a 9 to 5, there's pros and cons to both, right?
Mhm.
There's a lot of peace. There's a lot of stability that comes with a 9 to 5 because you can plan out your life because you literally know how much you're going to be making for the next 10 years, most likely.
You can plan out your month.
Yeah, your whole.
You can plan out your You can plan out 2 months, your life.
Yeah.
You can plan out your 3 months ahead.
Right.
When's the last time you really been able to like tell somebody like just lock in like 2 months from now? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, I had a day job for a while.
I'm just facts. Okay, well for me,
yeah, brother.
The last 7 years,
I've been stacking my coins for a long.
The last 7 years have been very fluid.
Yeah, facts.
At any given moment, I could get that call.
Real talk.
Or hey, I know we were supposed to do this, but now I can't.
Nah, real talk. And it's not even like, oh, I'm trying to spend all my dime because it's the same thing. I'm living that same life where I always, because I'm totally relying on entertainment, I have to be like very responsible financially. So even if you have the money to go spend and go do something, I don't know what my next year is going to look like. I don't know what the next year the industry is going to look like. So I need to be conservative no matter what.
And this is why I'm single. Try to explain that to a bad bitch who wants to have fun.
That's cool, but also I would debate that there's real women out there that will love you just for you and will actually help bring in more money into your life because of who they are.
There are.
You know what I mean?
It was a cool reply to what you were saying,
James.
And you know what? That's cap, because every woman I've dealt with in my recent journey has not been like that.
Yeah,
so I can't. Though actually, the worst is when I complain, and this is what got me messed up.
Yeah,
I'd be saying that like, and then they try to help, like organize me and like look at how I'm spending my money, and then they call out like, you're complaining about looking out for the future, but like, look how you spend your money. I'm like, accountability. I can't do this.
Yeah. The truth comes out.
Whoa. Wait, too much. Whoa. Too much truth. So yeah, shout out to those people.
Do you use AI at all to like kind of help you in like, maybe like financially, or because there's a lot of AI gets a lot of negative press, but there's a lot of positive that comes with it too. So I think we should like go down that lane.
Wait, is this your transition to AI?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fluid. I thought we just get right into it.
But I was.
I like just roll with it, James.
I was
just.
You know what it is?
You're supposed to take it and run with it.
And here's the thing: I'm running with it, but I just part of me emotionally is still.
Oh, was it that?
It's still in this work, not work conversation.
Okay.
I just needed closure.
Okay, my bad, brother.
Well, just give me some closure.
Because like I was like, give me the football.
No, you were,
and you were like.
And I'm just not emotionally disciplined enough to move on until we get closure. Hey, because I just talked about exes and financial conversations.
You're right, and that's my fault, bro.
And that's my boy. I just needed you to like give me like
to put a little bow on it.
Yeah, like
that's real. That's real.
That was a little vulnerable moment where like I tried to be cool, and then I stopped myself from being like,
wait, hold on.
And being like, actually, it ain't these bad bitches. It's me. What's our final take on that? Are we retiring it? Is it what's the phrase again?
It's if you love your work, you won't work a day in your life. I think that's
cap.
I agree and disagree with that. If you love your work, you will work. I disagree with it. Overall, I disagree with it because yes, there are days, no matter what you do, there are things you need to do that you hate to do the part that you love. Exactly. I love stand-up. I hate promoting. Look, I love acting. I hate not auditioning. You know what I mean? Like
Kobe loved basketball, but did he love waking up and doing 4 days?
No.
Did he love like rehabbing ice baths, rehabbing after ACL? Right. That was the work. That was the Mamba mentality.
Yes.
Like so to me, if it's not work to you, I'm thinking you're not putting in
You're not working hard enough.
You're not working hard enough.
Facts.
Because
if it's all peachy key, you're probably not working hard enough.
There are comedians who who treat life like that phrase.
Yeah.
But those comedians also aren't as accomplished or aren't having the career I want.
Yes. That's real. That's real talk.
And I got so passionate about that, I backhanded my mic.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, no, AI. Let's now I just need
like
my
that.
closure, man.
No doubt, brother. And I'm happy we got there.
Yeah.
We learned the rhythm.
No. Damn the segue. I'm not ready yet.
So do you use AI?
Nah, damn all the AI, man.
He's like, wait, what?
I'm having a safe space, vulnerable therapeutic moment right now about accountability. I've been working on this with my therapist.
That's real.
All right, but no, yes. AI. Do I use AI for finances? No. Should I? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have to take online classes, but I know that I'm at a crossroads where it's like the education on AI has to happen now.
It's important.
Now.
It's essential. And I think also, we're at such a disadvantage, I think, as a country, because it is so hard, unless you go to a private school, but in public schools, the way it works, it's so hard to make like changes to curriculum that I fear kids aren't getting the knowledge they need on AI to be prepared for the future. And it's a catch-22 because as you try to probably teach kids about AI, they're going to use it to take advantage of the system. Yeah. And maybe they won't learn as much as they would if they were more in the shadows about AI. Right. So, and that's the,
I like that you're a teacher because you always come from like that angle, but it is, and I didn't plan about talking about this at all, but I think the biggest factor in AI progression is parenting and cultivation of our youth and how they think about self-education, training, and creativity. Because it's there.
Yeah.
So it's on people to inform or influence the people they love to not lose their own personal sense of self-education, of creative outlet.
Yes.
Because they'll get to a point where you don't have to.
Yeah.
Just like there was a point when kids played outside and now you don't have to.
Right.
But there was a benefit to that. There's still a benefit to older tactics, even though there's newer technology.
Right.
And it's that balance because I don't know. You just made me think about that.
No, that's right. I think what you're saying is like AI shouldn't replace learning. It should accelerate it.
Accelerate it.
You know what I mean?
Assist it, complement it. Yeah.
But AI is scary because we're living in a capitalistic society and overall a capitalistic globe. And so if one country wants to have a moral and ethical approach to AI, that doesn't mean another country will. And by default, the way competition works, you have to push it to the limit to beat your competitor or your enemy or whatever the hell. And that oftentimes leaves our most vulnerable populations in the dust, right? And I think the way AI is accelerating, I don't think we're keeping up with adjusting, right? Because usually technology would take a longer time for a big shift. And so you had time as a country, as a world to kind of adjust, but now the acceleration looks like this and the adjustment is happening very slowly, And I think it's going to be, I hope not, but it's looking like we're going to have an issue with mass unemployment that comes down the line. And there's different like solutions that's being floated out there, like universal income is the one thing. But a lot of it, because as much as people hate work, that work also provides purpose, right? It provides a sense of self, right? What do you do? Who are you? Oftentimes you leave with your job. If not, it's in the top 3 or 4.
What is your contribution
to the world? What will they say at your funeral? Here lies Christopher McCaffrey, universal income receiver. It's like, you know what I mean? Like what are we? But maybe we just live a life of leisure.
Chilled a lot.
Chilled a lot. You show your high scores on NBA Live. You know what I mean? It's like
elite gamer.
And I think as a people, one of the positives I think that might come out of AI, bro, I think it might finally unite the human race because we might have a common enemy.
Dog, I literally, as you were talking, were like, damn, there might be a human lives matter movement.
Yeah, like literally.
Because, yeah,
all these people against DEI are going to love DEI when AI takes your job. All of a sudden,
we all gonna have to. Humanity will be DEI.
Exactly, 100%.
I think we're gonna have to make a concerted effort for humans to love humans.
Yeah,
like to me, when I watch a AI video where it's like clearly AI, like if I was to watch a full project like that, I would watch it like animation. I would never let that replace the feeling I get of watching. I'm so late. I just saw Sinners.
Yeah.
Like you can't AI Sinners.
No, you can't.
You can't, like, I mean, you can, but it wouldn't hit for me the same as like seeing those real people, actors that I know, or even just dope performances from actors I don't know, but like seeing there's something about a real person that makes the emotions feel a little bit realer. Yeah. Now the concept the whole concept of the film and probably most of the messages and all that stuff would have got to me, but the something about even the shots, like some of those shots were so beautiful and you can recreate with AI, but it's not going to hit the same as like I really feel like I'm out there in that field with them more. Yeah.
But the scary part for me, right? Because you're coming from a person that's an artist, right? You're coming from a person that's intellectual.
Damn, so don't even say it.
You can't say
it.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't put the way you see the world, because I think the majority of the people in the world are not.
They don't care.
They're not at the. You see what I'm saying? And oftentimes too,
y'all don't care, man.
They don't.
Y'all don't appreciate art the way y'all supposed to, and that's why we get all this mid stuff.
Yeah, and it's not just an art thing. It's across the board. Like personally, I don't even use Waymo, and I don't have an issue with people that use Waymo, but I don't like it because
you're like Will Smith's character in iRobot.
I'm being for real.
I don't trust them robots. No, you ain't gonna drive me around.
No, that's not the issue. I trust them. You know, the issue is that
human drivers matter.
Depend on Uber and Lyft. Taxi, you know what I mean? All that money, that's all the money we're spending on Waymo is going to one person or one company. Like 2 people, 3 people, I don't know how many people was that team big. It's not a big team though. And they're keeping all that income versus when I go on Uber, I'm giving my money to this guy who's going to feed his family or who's going to buy some Jordans. I don't care what you do with the money, but at least it's going to a human being and it's going back into the field versus just one person keeping all that capital. And that's why so if we're going to, as a human race, if we're going to like approach AI responsibly, we have to approach it responsibly with our dollars. And there's certain times to use AI where it makes sense. The other time that we have to literally be totally against it because it's not good for us as a people. You know what I mean?
AI is like salt.
Yeah.
Use in moderation.
Moderation.
Use it in moderation.
Yeah.
Because let's talk about it, bro. Do you use AI for like, I mean, money aside, like TV show ideas, jokes, movies?
I'll use it for jokes in terms of this, right? Like, you know, as a joke writer, when you're having like, oh man, what's another way? What are countries in Paris? I don't like beat my brain against a wall no more. When I'm trying to think of that, I'll just, give me 10 countries in Paris. I'll bring 10 countries in Europe. You know what I mean? And then I'll choose one that, okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. So it's like, kind of like what you said, right? It supports what you're doing, right? So now my taste is choosing of the list of countries that it gave me. That one is a funnier one to me.
Oh, I don't even count that as using AI for like, that's not really for creativity.
Yeah.
That's like for details.
Yeah.
Similarly, can I tell you a joke that I kind of use AI with?
Sure.
So Zion Williams, you heard about his, he got accused of like,
Zion Williamson?
The
basketball player?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is Williamson?
I think so, yeah.
Whatever. That dude. He got accused of doing like some like kind of like sexual assault, some kind of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jane Doe accuses Williamson of continuing pattern of abusive, controlling, and threatening behavior over the course of a relationship that started during Williamson's freshman year at Duke and lasted from 2018 to 2023.
Oh, it might be the same woman that's been like
just like
kind of stalking him.
him.
Like, you heard about that, right? The other,
yeah.
I don't know if it's the same person, but
my joke was like, it's not a good look for him that he's missed 268 games because he had time to do it.
Right.
He doesn't have the alibi of I was in the game.
I was.
There's 268 times when you were free to do everything you were accused.
You
of.
went straight. You didn't have to take a shower. You didn't get any prep. You didn't need training.
No. You were at the crib.
Yeah.
Available to do crime.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know how many games he had missed. So I asked ChatGPT. And now that's how I know it's 268 games.
Yeah.
Instead of looking it up or whatever. I don't feel like that counts.
No, not at all.
Now but I will. I have written like, give me a sketch about and 9 times out of 10, this is where I feel like there's a nuance to AI where the true artists, I don't know, because people just like mid everything, but I feel like AI gives me a mid idea, but there will be a little nugget in there that maybe comes back to me and inspires me for something else. Yeah. But AI is not, it's never been funnier than me.
100%. I don't think AI will, right? Depending on your talent level. Depending on your talent level. Because there's some AI stuff that's like, oh, this is funnier than people I know.
Yeah, if you've never written a joke, you don't know how to be funny, and you type in AI like, I want to make a joke about something, it'll give you a mid subpar something to like, so you have something
for sure. And I think too is great for like, okay, cool. What are some ways, like kind of like what you said, like what are some ways I can make this, or check this for grammar, right? Check this for a different tone, and then from there you use your creativity to take it to where you want it to go.
It's almost like pass.
You're like pitching to a friend almost.
That's how that's how I tell everybody. AI is like having a lame homie, a lame writer homie who knows everything.
Yes.
They're very knowledgeable about
a great assistant.
They've seen every show, every movie.
Illegally. Because they got fed that illegally.
Yeah, but like
copyrighted material.
They know it all. So I can bounce ideas off AI, and AI has the information to give me a little peek into what something can be. I like to combine shows and be like, what would this show look like? So what Abbott Elementary, but it's AAU basketball league. And the show's about all the coaches. Yeah. What would that look like? Right. Now, what AI is going to give me is not something that's ready to pitch. No. Yeah. But it gives me a peek into a very basic, non-seasoned peek into some areas I could go if I wanted to take that. Yeah. And then I could ask it further questions to just give me more peaks. That's what I look at it like. It's giving me a peek into an area I can go. Some people, they'll be like, all right, bet, write the outline now, script it out, and they'll do the whole thing. But I feel like you can, at this point, you can tell.
Yeah, for sure.
You can tell, and it's like you're gonna play yourself.
Yeah, any email that ends with best regards, AI.
I definitely used AI to fire somebody for sure.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah. You see a double dash in a tweet? AI.
Yo, okay. Right?
That double dash is an easy tell.
Come on now.
Double dash, best regards.
Organically.
Yeah, you're like, what? AI hates commas. They love that double dash.
Have you seen the AI sketches on your timeline? To me, I call it an AI sketch. It's like a little short or a quick scene or something, but it's like, it's based on a joke. Okay.
Have you seen the fat niggas?
No, you tell me yours and I'll tell you mine.
Bro, have you seen Fat Niggas Unite or some shit?
No. What is that?
It's all AI. I don't know if they're writing a script or AI's writing a script too, but it's like AI art. But it's pretty funny. It's just like these fat black men and they're like a superhero team.
They're just fat.
And they go on these fucking crazy adventures to like stop this, like it's always some random enemy. And these motherfuckers be like in the middle of the like Arctic Ocean. They be in space. Fat niggas unite.
Fat nigga gladiators and Dior slides. The portal opened. We stepped into ancient Rome like we'd been summoned. Marble floors, gold goblets, no seasoning. We gon' fix that. They tried to throw us in the Coliseum, told the crowd we was gladiators. Big mistake. Glorious Maximus turned that pit into a brunch brawl.
But it's, when I tell you, it's so funny.
So here's the thing.
Because the voiceover too is great.
Those things scare me and excite me at the same time.
Yeah.
Because there's so many dope ideas where like before I couldn't create this graphics or whatever to do something. So now I can. And my goal, and I kind of it was gonna be my thing, but I believe that like if you can combine AI scenes with live action scenes, that's a sweet spot. Like if you have your own sketch idea, but there's certain stuff you just can't shoot for budgetary reasons,
right?
Or you have a space idea. So you can shoot some of the space stuff, or don't you AI the space stuff because you know we can't. But then you can be inside of a spaceship and shoot that live.
Yeah, my fear is that first all AI series, if it blows,
it's a wrap.
Game over. Or, like I said before, which this is a small possibility, the human race can like unite to the point where studios, it's almost like you go to a grocery store, you'll see like those stickers, like organic banana. The studios might have to literally have a sticker at the bottom of the TV like made with real people. Because that's how good AI can get, where we might not be able to tell until the studios have to tell us it was made with real people. That way we know we are using our attention and our money to feed families versus just feeding one person. But the problem is oftentimes people that aren't in this business, they don't give it, if they're not in the, if
you're gonna have to have a farmer's market for your movies.
Literally, the issue with the human race, bro, sometimes is that if they're not personally affected, they don't care. And you can't live, everybody gets eventually screwed over when you live your life like that.
Message.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I don't know how to tell people that in an organic
remember,
fashion.
We go on the boat. What Donald? Remember the song?
Wait, no, what?
Remember, you didn't see that?
Was it who got arrested?
No, it was in Florida. It was like I think it was like a Cuban band. I don't know, but it was like some Hispanic band. And they're at a Trump rally, all wearing MAGA hats. And like, we go on the boat for Donald Trump.
Hilarious.
Right? And then he wins, and then he starts, deporting everybody. And they were like, I don't want to get political, but he lied to us. It was like that whole message of like, oh, because his rhetoric, you thought because it wasn't going to affect you directly, that you didn't care, and then now that it does, now you care, and we can't live like that. We can't live like that
of eternity.
Yeah,
you can't live like that.
It's just bad.
Back to AI. Back to funny things.
Yeah. Facts.
They had a hood draft. Have you seen that? It came out right around the NBA draft, but it was a hood like gang banging, like different hoods, different sets.
It was AI?
Yeah, and it was AI, and it was like the Rolling 60 Crips select Infant Baby Stone.
With the next pick, the Rolling 60 Crips select Tiny Lock Bands. Congratulations, Cole. I went to high school with this guy. He was active.
Now, had it been written a little better, or like just a little bit, like I think it could have been better, but it was still just hilarious. And because you had the visual, and I was like, this is getting crazy.
With the next pick, the 83 Trey Hoover select Infant Slap-a-Nap. Congratulations. Be sure to check in at Manchester Park tonight for your official welcome.
Or even, Slink Johnson, right?
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff he's been posting.
So for a long time, he's had the niggas know your mama joke. Mm-hmm. So now it's like
gave the visual to it.
He's giving you the visual, and he's AIing the mama.
Yeah.
Instead, he was telling you what your mama did. Now it's like it's actually the mom saying
different types of mama.
It's like it's crazy, and I think that's dope because that's his thing, his lane.
Yeah.
But then, of course, anybody can do it too.
Yeah. You saw the Timbaland controversy.
No.
So Timbaland, he either started a corporation or teamed up with somebody, started a corporation where it was going to he's going to be like producing and using AI to make music and stuff. And then allegedly, I'm not sure if it's true, but I think it's true. Allegedly, he got called out by this like TikTok producer that makes beats and shit. Mm-hmm. He took his music and fed it through an AI program without getting permission or paying the guy or whatever. And the guy called Timbaland out for it. And so this is what we're dealing with. And the weird part too is as we're using AI, we're training AI for free. Like the CapCut controversy, when CapCut changes terms and conditions to where now anything you upload into CapCut when you're editing, you're giving them permission to use it to train their AI, and they're probably going to sell your information to companies, whatever, who want to make AI influencers, etc. That's going to flood the market. Spotify is already, I think there's been like people uploading music that was AI and not actually like man-made. I think even like some people say like Spotify's put in, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but like making their own like AI music in there. So
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
exactly,
but like
when you have
where
access. Oh no, it's scary. It's scary.
Crazy, bro.
So this is what I wanted to. Okay, there's two things I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
One thing real silly.
Yeah.
I want to do a sketch called Gay Eye.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Oh no. This is the title.
This is the gay version of artificial intelligence.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
You got anything?
Gay
all
eye.
right. It's just look out for that, guys. It's coming soon. Gay eye. I think you hear gay eye. It's gonna be funny when I figure it out.
For sure. I can see it already.
Yeah. Okay, no, because we got to wrap it up. I feel like it's crazy to think that we're in the future. Yeah. Because I think for people our age, when we think of the future, we thought of it. There's certain things we expect in the future. Mm-hmm. Like that Back to the, for me, I'm still locked into Back to the Future / the Jetsons. Yeah. And so when I start seeing things that remind me of the Jetsons, I'm gonna be like, oh snap, we in the future.
We're headed there.
Like there's like, as growing up, we were given two separate futures. The happy future of like, animated, Back to the Future, Jetsons, those type of things. And then the sad future.
The dystopian
future.
Yeah.
I think we're in the dystopian future, but we don't realize it because we're looking forward to the Jetsons future.
I think both will exist simultaneously. And if you're not intellectually capable of taking advantage of AI or choose the right profession, you'll be there. The classes are being so spread apart, just by default, to where it's going to be
do you want to be in the Jetsons or do you want to be in the Matrix?
Real talk. Like that's where we might be headed, because a lot of AI is going to be able to do such the basic jobs, but unfortunately, the willingness to learn is equal, but the ability to learn is not, right? Oftentimes. And so I think, one way to protect yourself, if you're out there, you're like, man, what, if you're a young kid, you're trying to wonder what profession you should go into, tech for sure, AI stuff, or human services. I think human services will be the last thing to fully be taken over. Social work, police work, educators, psychologists, therapists, that will always need a human connection. But I think even at that point, that's going to be shrunken down too, bro. But
this is a very sad ending.
But I think food will still be good. Weed's gonna be great. Weed's gonna be great.
Think twice about becoming a comedian, because.
Well, I don't know about that, because I will say I think live shows will probably have an uptick. So I think social media is gonna be flooded with so much AI that it's gonna be like one person owning like 100 channels, that people are gonna be thirsty for human connection. And I think live shows, for that reason, is actually might increase when it comes to revenue. I think people would just want to be in front and know I'm talking and looking at a real person. So I think actually that's one thing that's probably will have a better upgrade.
All right. Well then,
that's positive.
You know what that sounds like?
Yeah.
Work that doesn't feel like work.
Amen. 100%.
Hey man, I think that's an episode, man.
Hey man, why not, man? Sometimes we're gonna laugh a lot. Sometimes we just gonna speak matter of factly.
Exactly. I mean, no, you laughed.
Yeah.
You definitely laughed, but yeah. We ain't no clown show.
We ain't no clowns, man.
Learn up on your AI. If you're not studying or at least educating yourself a little bit about AI, you Amish and you don't even know it.
Yeah, man. Stay up to date. learn the waves, learn how, whatever you do in life, learn how to incorporate AI to just make your quality of life easier. I think we're living in the perfect time for AI where it's not scary and you can really like get ahead in whatever you're doing. But at the very least, like prep yourself, man. Prep yourself because things are moving very fast. We haven't talked about AGI, which is a whole different thing.
Is it AGI?
AGI.
Yeah, that's a part 2.
Yeah, AGI. Yeah. How much time you got, brother?
Oh, yeah. Now you sounding like that dude in the barbershop. Hey, man, we'll see y'all next time, man. Keep watching.
Yes, sir.